Hey guys, today we are taking a look at Ethan Meteor Hunter. This has been out for a while on other platforms but has just come to Steam. This is a puzzle platformer and is pretty standard for that genre in many ways. The main thing that makes it a bit different is the ability to freeze time. Now you can't do this whenever you feel like it, you need to collect charges for the ability. You can then use it to move objects around the level, allowing you to unblock areas or save yourself from certain death by placing things under you mid-jump, that sort of thing. Now, the levels are by no means a walk in the park. You will screw up and die a lot. Fortunately, checkpoints are commonplace and are always present right before you encounter a tricky bit. You can also go back to the last one at any time without having to kill yourself. So, although repeated deaths did have me throwing a few swear words at my monitor, it wasn't half as frustrating as it could have been, I suppose. Still, expect to get a bit annoyed as you are meant to die. I played for a couple of hours and finished one of the 3 worlds. The end level included a boss battle kind of situation. There were new elements introduced regularly as an attempt to keep things feeling fresh, ranging from new ways to die, or levels that had time pressure on you as you were being chased by saws. There was a flying level and one on a pogo stick where you non-stop jump while on upwards moving platforms, taking you towards all kinds of things trying to kill you. Yeah, that one took a fair few tries. You can go back and replay any level once you've finished it, and you can try to get the perfect run. For each one there are a set number of meteorite fragments to collect, a time to beat, and a limited number of pauses to use. So those of you who really want to can go through and get higher scores. From how close, should I say how far away I was to perfecting levels, it would be quite the challenge and not for everyone. But you do get bragging rights as there is a leaderboard available for each level to compare yourself against friends or everyone who's played. Puzzle-wise, none of them were mind-bending, and even if you did screw up, the copious checkpoints means you are not punished too harshly. A reoccurring theme is a sort of sliding puzzle, where you use the pause function to move a bundle of blocks blocking a path into workable steps. The main thing this game comes down to is precise timing. If you're on point, you can fly through some levels. Some of the basic things trying to stop you doing this are fire, electricity, steam vents and saw blades. Do keep an eye out for the hidden cheese, which are bonuses as you run through the levels. Controls are passable when using a keyboard and mouse, although the gamepad felt much better and I recommend using one if you can. Moving things around felt alright, although it could be a touch oversensitive. The unpaused gameplay felt just fine reaction-wise. As far as looks, it was pretty bland. Not boring, but a bit more vibrant could have helped spice things up a little, and the new world that I encountered felt just like the first one I had seen. I wasn't overly impressed with the music either, but found myself tuning it out most of the time anyway while I concentrated. The characters are forgettable, and the only real mention of a meteor is a quick cutscene of it smashing your house at the start. Of course, you collect chunks of them as you go, but really, let's face it, it could be anything shiny. The game is very fast paced and quite addictive. I found myself getting angry as I failed at passing levels, but not in the way that you want to turn it off and walk away. Instead, it made me sit there and determinedly beat it. So, overall, this game is a decent platformer. While there is some repetitive feel to the levels, owing largely to them all looking similar, it did keep me interested. I think if you're a fan of platformers, you should check it out. Don't expect to be blown away, but it's a solid little game which I will try and get through while not getting too mad at myself. You'll find yourself getting satisfaction as you get past an area which has been problematic, but the freezing time component, while having a lot of potential, does become a little repetitive. It's at its best when you're using it mid-jump to catch yourself, and not when you're jiggling around 5 blocks of different sizes in a confined space. Then it's just kind of frustrating. The gameplay is good though, and I don't regret picking it up. If you want to check it out for yourself, check the description where I put a link to Steam. Thank you for watching, I've been OnlyMezza, and I'll see you next time.